Yes, and also for that reason, okay, like I said, this is a very small circle. Everybody knows each other. Why? There's no new entrants to the market.
Got it.
Because it costs a lot of money to do this.
Yeah, and like how, like how, like you said that there's like, how many MLCCs go roughly, I'm sorry, this is like a stupid question, but like how many roughly go into like a handset or like a laptop? Like
I think in a handphone it's about 1,000 pieces nowadays. The high-end handphone is about a few hundred to 300, but to iPhone, this high-end, the iPhone 10 is about 1,000 pieces.
Okay, so we're still talking like basically this costs like, okay,
$2.
so even if it's okay, so it's $2. So even if it goes, prices go up by 50%, like
so what?
it goes up for a handset, it goes from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what, right?
Yeah, it's very. I'm surprised that there would be like such a big deal made out of this, because this is like.
But just imagine it. The 1,000 piece, the total sales handset in the world nowadays, right? I don't know how many millions.
Yeah.
3 times 1,000. Let's say average. Let's say you use average 700. Imagine the people.
Yeah.
And one car uses about 10,000 nowadays. Even more maybe, if depends how many things you want to add into the car.
Yeah.
And the thing about MLCC is this. See, the other scary thing about MLCC is I don't know about semiconductors. Semiconductor, I'm not sure. I don't think they do 100% testing. But MLCC, every single piece is tested.
Yeah. But still, it's so cheap.
Yeah, it's still so cheap, and that's another reason why it's hard for people to come into this market now. You need to have economy of scale, and if you say the other sad thing about MLCC in the industry in the past is, let's say you have a batch that give you problems, right? Your batch of MLCC that went out, so let's say for some reasons, okay, be it material, whatever problems, and let's say the moment it's mounted on a PCB, right? The customer normally claim us on the whole cost of PCB,
Mhm.
The actually is out of proportion, but that is the industry practice.
Got it. So, like, but like, if I'm kind of thinking about it, like, so if in a handset, for a handset you need 1,000 MLCCs, so for like something like a set-top box, you need even less, yeah?
Yes. Because set-top box is not that small. You don't need to cram so many small pieces in one space. And okay, set-top box. Set-top box basically is like it's really low-tech stuff.
Yeah.
And the only thing they use the very small size MLCC, because the size of MLCC also affects your production capacity. If you are using, let's say your customer orders the big ones, the bigger size one, right?
Yeah.
They will eat into your production capacity for the smaller size MLCCs, which gives you a higher margin.
Got it.
So guess what will happen when there's a squeeze? Then you sacrifice the larger size.
Yeah. Gotcha. And like, how much? Do you have a sense of how much prices of these things have been increasing? Like, because I mean, this would only really make sense if it's like increasing by like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, 10 times rather than because it's such a small component.
Okay, I can't really tell you exactly the percentage because, like I said, it's really a basket of MLCC that normally sell to the customer. So maybe in the past, your top end product you can get maybe 40-50% margin. That may be about 5% of your total capacity. You can get that kind of margin. But now because the capacity issue, maybe you can get 100% on that, or those things, on that 5%. And those used to make losses. Now maybe they carry a 5-10% margin for you. But the other way you can gauge is this. Okay, Luca. You look at the so-called the gross profit margin of Yageo and Wazin Technologies. You see, Yageo for the last 6 months or so, I think he has been. You look at the gross profit margin. I think the latest number about 70%. So that will give you a good indication. But again,
basically it doubled.